Hello, beautiful Earth Angels. Welcome to Earth Angels Unite. Podcast number 124, the 4 Earth Angel Pillars. So in this episode, I'm going to share the foundational pillars of Earth Angel embodiment. 4 sacred commitments that will anchor you in your divinity, especially when your ego or pain body tries to pull you off center. These are not restrictive rules, but golden guidelines, living sacraments of devotion that keep you in the flow of your angel's love and on the sacred path of the Earth Angel. So welcome. My intention with these podcasts is to create a space of transformation, that you come one person and you leave another person that you leave transformed. And hello, welcome. If you could just tell me that you can hear me. For some reason, I meant to test my mic beforehand. That'd be great. Thank you. And we're here, right? We're creating the space of transformation by gathering together, by shining our heart light on the pain, on the wounds, on the issues and the tissues. Of course, when we gather together, we are more powerful. Thank you, Marie. Welcome. In these podcasts, I will be sharing teachings from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels, 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love. If you don't have a copy, you can get one on Amazon. And if you're local, I can do an autographed copy here locally. And really, an angel, activation, an oracle card to help you to trust your intuition, to relax and cherish your body, to receive your next level of angelic pain relief. So my name is Jill Kempner, angel coach and author. As an angel coach, what I help my clients do is to heal the pain in their bodies with the love of the angels through the relax, release, receive process outlined in my debut book. And really, I'm here to empower you, to give you tools of transformation, tools of healing at your fingertips, so that you get all of your power back. So this is a really sovereign, practice. Sorry, I was getting a download. And so I'm all about empowering you to have a relationship with your angels and to feel like you can access their energy, their wisdom, their medicine, and their information at any time, because your intuition is open, because your clairs are open, because your energy body is in your conscious mind. So we'll talk a little bit about that today. So of course, I want to welcome everyone who will be here live, everyone who's going to connect with the replay, to be surrounded in a circle of unconditional love, deep compassion, healing, joy, and miracles. Hi, Marie. Say hi if you're here. Welcome. Hey, Hisham. Nice to see you. So happy, right? Happy Trusting Tuesday. Can you believe it? It is the last Tuesday in July. We have entered into the amazing Leo season. So it is fire all day. Fire and power and courage and divine alignment. So it is kind of perfect that we're going to be talking about these pillars today and over the next month, because I want to spend time with each one. But today we're going to do sort of an overview. And I'm going to go to my notes because I know that there's a lot that I already shared there. Okay, so I'm just listening for a minute. So the 4 Earth Angel pillars were born from my own healing journey. After writing my book, Receiving from Your Angels, they emerged from real life practice, and how I live and how I support my clients in healing their pain once and for all. So after I published the book, I had this like deep moment of pause. Actually, I had a lot of them. And, of course, I felt proud of my work, of the book, but there was a subtle kind of whisper from my soul that something was still missing, something more embodied, something I could return to in the middle of a messy moment. And sure enough, those messy moments came. There was one afternoon not long ago after the book came out, and she's actually going to be 2021. She's actually going to be coming up to her fourth birthday in November, where I was completely knocked off my center. My pain body was flared, and I was doubting my gifts. I was overwhelmed. I was questioning if I was even on the right path. I remember sitting down with my hand on my heart and asking my angels, what do I need to remember right now? And what came through really clearly were these 4 words: unconditional love, that's 2, but benevolence, energy body, and trust. Should say 4 phrases. Not as concepts, but as living pillars. And this is where the 4 earth angel pillars were born. From my own devotion to my healing, from staying in alignment even when life gets hard, right, and messy. My book came out in 2021, and my mom was diagnosed with bile duct cancer in end of June 2021. So at the time, thankfully, I was almost done writing my book. There were still some final edits while I was, helping her navigate the cancer journey, and of course, realizing that she had really a deadly prognosis, and it was challenging to say the least. So I am sure this moment that I'm describing here was connected with my mom's journey, and feeling helpless, to her pain, because she was part of the disease that she had was really really excruciating pain, and gut pain, and she had to take very high doses of pain medication to calm it. um and just the other day, I was talking to one of my angel students, and who said something that really struck me. She said, sometimes I forget like the basics. And it reminded me of these earth angel pillars. And I was like, I need to share this, right? That these are the basics. And again, I really see these pillars, which we're going to be exploring over the next month or so, as golden guidelines. Right? Not even rules. Like at first I did like the term golden rule, but then when I really tuned in, I was like, wait, these aren't rules, right? They're not restrictive rules. They're guidelines to keep you in the flow of your angel's love, right? Because everything I do is about keeping you in the flow of your angel's love. And, that's just that simple. So the 4 pillars are: be a channel of unconditional love for yourself first, then the world. Pillar number 2, embody the benevolence of the divine. Number 3, pillar 3, energy body activation, or activate your energy body. And then number 4 is trusting the divine plan. And that includes trusting your body, trusting your soul, trusting your angels have your back, right? We can simplify it to just trust, but there's an expansion in it. And of course, these teachings, they're gentle and powerful, mystical and practical. So whether you are new to the earth angel path, or you're already deep in the devotion, right? Wherever you are on the journey, this is going to help you return home to your heart, right? These golden guidelines, these 4 pillars. So let's talk about what, or sort of who the earth angels are not, right? Because I think it can help us kind of see the contrast and also to break up some of the myths that we have. Hi, Lauren. Good morning. Um, Hi, Molly. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you. That's Malloy. Malloy Rules 23. Welcome. Is that Susie? um, yeah. So earth angels are not perfect. Or are we even trying to be? Right? We swear, we stress eat, we overreact, we get angry, right? What do the angels always say? It's not about perfection, it's about presence. Fully showing up as your true self, as your soul self, alongside whatever pain body is activated. Okay, so the earth angels, right? We're not perfect and we don't even want to be. Perfection is, right? It's about showing up. Okay, earth angels are not religious by default, right? Some of us are and some of us aren't, right? One of the things that I really want to express, and I want to be really super clear about this as we continue to journey on this path, is that angels are not religious, that they have really nothing to do with religion. However, many religions have archangels and angels as part of their scripture, as part of their structure. And I see that as a divine synchronicity, actually linking all of the religions. But to understand that, and many people, it's just interesting. You know, it's not that something's right and something's wrong, but it's been interesting that there's many people who are on the earth angel path or on the spiritual path who have let go of religion, mostly because of the restrictions, right? Of the rules and the bindings that don't feel in alignment with their soul's calling, with their soul's medicine, with their soul's mission. Right? For some of us, it feels too restrictive. And it just feels important to name that, right? That angels are beyond religion, right? And they're not bound by religion. So whether you practice religion or you don't practice religion, the angels are here for you. So I really wanted to say that today. Earth angels are not special. Yes, you heard me say that. We're not special or better than anyone, right? If you feel that, you're in your ego. And that's okay. We've all had that. We've all been there, right? We believe in spiritual equality, not superiority. This is actually, I feel like this is woven into the being a channel of unconditional love, which we'll talk about next week more in detail, right? The first one. Earth angels are not here to bypass pain, right? We feel deeply, excuse me, and we heal honestly, right? We understand that pain is a portal, that pain is not a punishment, it's a teacher, right? That's the shift. And earth angels are not always love and light. Sometimes we are shadow and storm, right? And that's part of our sacred path. So understand that part of being an earth angel is loving the pain, loving the shadow, not suppressing it, not denying it, not killing it, not exiling it, but embodying it, right? When we embody our shadow, it doesn't have power over us. Love that download. Thank you, angels. And so when I was praying about this episode and talking today about this, I got a really beautiful download about my coaching programs in connection to the 4 pillars. And what came to me, and there's multiple layers of downloads, but the one I'll share today was that the daily practice, the daily angel practice, in my book, I call it the daily devotional practice, DDP, was linked to the 4 pillars. because there's really 4 aspects of the daily angel practice. And when I saw that they were linked to not only the 4 pillars, but also the 4 practices in my book, I really love that. I was like, "Ooh, it's all lining up." And so the Be a Channel of Unconditional Love was connected with Renew Your Devotion, because we're making this commitment to letting unconditional love flow through us no matter what, right? That's what unconditional love is, right? Loving without condition, loving every condition. And I was like, oh my gosh, right? We're making this commitment to be loving unconditionally to ourselves first, then the world. Really, honestly, we don't even have to be loving to the world. If everyone was loving themselves, it would just all be love, right? So we kind of, one of the things that we're doing, the angels are saying right now is like, things are upside down, things are twisted, and we need to bring them back into alignment, untwist them. We're like, we're moving away from sacrifice and martyrdom and giving until you're depleted, and saying, whoa, 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 me first, right? That's sovereignty. So, and then the pillar number 2, embody the benevolence of the divine, was connected with practice to relax and cherish your body, because embody the benevolence of the divine. It means, and it's similar to be a channel of unconditional love, but that being a channel of unconditional love is like, I'm just open to this flow. It's not necessarily coming from me as work or effort, but I am this hollow bone. Whereas embody the benevolence of the divine says, God, source, creator, creatrix is benevolent. The universe is benevolent, unconditionally loving, compassionate, gentle, kind. And I am going to give that to my body, right? Through relaxation, right? So I'm going to relax and cherish my body. And then I'll show you how it's linked to the DDP after I share this piece. So number 3, activate your energy body. It's interesting because I at first thought that was relax and cherish your body, because in that practice, I talk about the levels of relaxation in the energy body. And that's true too. But when I really thought about the power of the energy body, right? Our roots, our parts, our chakras, and our aura. And the energy body has so many gifts, right? A big part of the energy body is to support us in releasing what no longer serves us, releasing the pain, releasing the shadow, and coming back to the heart. So activating the energy body is connected with the release and lead with your heart practice, and understanding that releasing and receiving happen at the same time. And then number 4, right? Trust the divine plan. Receive and trust your intuition. Like my whole book is about teaching you, helping you receive love from your angels. And we do that through daily commitment, right? Through renewing your devotion. You receive through relaxation, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, karmically. You receive by releasing what no longer serves you, the pain, the fear, the wound, the trauma. And then you receive by trusting, right? The more you can trust your intuition, the more you can trust your heart, the more you can trust your body's truthful wisdom, the more you're going to receive. So I hope that resonates. I thought the angels were saying something. So these beautiful guidelines to help you to receive love from your angels, to stay in the flow of your angels' love. But not just that, like staying in the flow of your angels' love is amazing, and I'm all about it. But it's staying in the flow of your angels' love to heal that pain, to change that pattern, to dissolve that pattern. Actually, a really big thing that I'm helping people with right now, and earth angels with, is breaking the cycle, right? So cycle breakers. You know, when we think about earth angels, we have so many names, right? We're light workers, we're healers, we're medicine people, we're cycle breakers. We agreed when we're in the soul plane with our angel team, I'm here to change this pattern. I'm here to break this cycle so it doesn't keep going forward into my lineage. And I'll be talking more about that as we go. So the pillars gently link, like I said, to the 4 practices in my book and to the daily angel practices I teach my clients. So the angels are saying something. So my coaching programs consist of energy healing sessions with me, coaching sessions with me. And in those coaching sessions, we identify the pain and we direct the energy medicine to that pain. And there's so many other beautiful elements of those beautiful coaching sessions, healing sessions. And a core piece of my program is customizing, personalizing a practice just for you that focuses the angel ray, the healing ray directly into that pain point. So pillar 1, be a channel of unconditional love, right? This is about devotion. So through setting that beautiful intention, through the angel mantra, right? The angel affirmation, through prayer, my clients learn how to devote themselves to becoming a channel of unconditional love, to being truly who we already are, right? We're just removing the obstacles and the masks and the barriers and the boulders, if you will. And remember, it's about self-love. So loving yourself first, then others. And again, if everyone was focused on self-love and unconditional love for themselves, we would have love in the world. So it's not selfish, it's not narcissistic, it's not egotistical to put yourself first. Actually, it's the wisest thing we can do. So that pillar is linked to the prayer, the angel invitation, the magical mantra, right? I'm devoted to receiving love and healing from my angels. Beautiful. Thank you, angels. So the pillar number 2, embody the benevolence of the divine. This pillar lives in the relaxation practice, right? How are we cherishing our body, right? And of course, we know we can cherish our body through healthy eating, healthy sleep, right? Water intake, exercise. Like, we know the physical needs that our body has. And we can also cherish our body. We can also begin to embody the benevolence of the divine through relaxation. And that's where the meditation comes in, right? Because the meditations that I've created, which by the way, are all on Spotify. So if you don't know, all 5 of my angel meditations are on Spotify right now under Jill Kempner, Angel Coach. You can find them and like me and share and all the things. And listen to them, right? These guided angel meditations and conscious body awareness, through guided angel meditations and conscious body awareness, right? Body cherishing. My clients learn how to cherish their body and embody the benevolence of the divine, right? Like, here's what the angels are saying. And this is how we heal the pain, right? When we consciously relax, there is space, right? When we consciously relax physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. there's space for grace, right? There's space for that benevolence that's there. But when we're, right, contracted and tight and, right, irritable and resistance, it's not that the love disappears, it's still there. We're just not making space for it in our body. And it can be emotional to soften, right? Because what we're asking, what the angels are asking us to do is soften, right? Be more tender, be more vulnerable, be more open, be more loving. So the be a channel of unconditional love is like that. It's your fuel. It's your, inviting the angels through prayer, and it's that mantra, right? Embody the benevolence of the divine is through those angel meditations where we're consciously relaxing, consciously releasing, consciously receiving. And actually, all four of my meditations that are connected with the 4 practices in my book have all 4 practices merged in them, with the focus on that particular practice and those archangels of that practice. It'll make sense if you go ahead and listen to some of them. All right, pillar 3, activate your energy body. Here we bring in the self energy work, which understand that energy work is both receiving and releasing, but we're going to focus on the releasing piece of it. My clients learn how to safely release stuck, blocked, or karmic energy and reestablish their heart as the leader, right? It's transformation at their fingertips. So the activating your energy body is about walking with an awareness of your energy body, understanding that your energy body is yours to tend to, just like your physical body is. And the more conscious you are of your energy body as you move through the day, right? Roots, parts, chakras, aura, the more love you're going to receive from your angels. That's why I'm all about the energy body and helping people awaken to this powerful field that's both within us and around us, that right now is invisible to the naked eye, but as we continue to open up our clairvoyance and reclaim our clairvoyance, as we continue to embody the benevolence of the divine and be a channel of unconditional love, you will get more in touch with your energy body. Today I was I'm having the residual effects of being on vacation and eating fast food. And I was like, why is my stomach hurting? And I'm like, oh, yeah, because, I drove in the car for 16 hours and there's nothing really to eat other than fast food if you want to get home fast, right? And I'm paying for it today. So using all my tools. And then 4, trust the divine plan. Pillar 4, trust, trust, trust. So we trust the divine plan is unfolding for our absolute highest good and highest healing. We trust that the universe is benevolent. God is benevolent. This is such an important pillar that awakens our intuition, that helps us to relax more deeply, that really heals the pain. Every single pillar is about healing the pain. Every single pillar, right, is about these golden guidelines to support us in staying in the flow of our angels' love. You too, Marie. Namaste. And this comes alive, right? The trusting your energy body, trusting the divine plan, trusting your intuition with the oracle card practice. So we have our mantras and prayers, we have our meditation, we have our self energy work, and then we have our oracle cards. These are the 4 parts of my program that I create a practice for you that's customized based on your intention, based on what you want to heal. And then I guide you, I support you in staying devoted to that practice in the ups and downs, right? In the light and in the shadow, right? In the stillness and in the chaos, the storm. So we use the oracle cards to awaken intuitive trust, to validate the messages from your soul, from your angels, and to deepen that relationship with your angels and the divine plan, right? And there's a reason we only see this much of the divine plan at a time, okay? There's a reason. So, of course, all of this sounds beautiful on paper, but in real life, right, there's pain and PTSD and chronic illness and karma and fear and relationship wounds. There's all the things. And that's why the coaching and the angel coaching is essential, right? You don't have to do this alone. In each session, we invite an archangel who can most support you. Of course, also your angel team. We get clear on that part that needs healing. That's what I was talking about earlier. The one that, when transformed, right, creates a ripple effect of healing through your entire being, through the entire inner world. So when we enter the relax, release, receive process, right, that I share with each one of my clients, every single session, we go through the relax, release, receive process, guided by your soul, guided and supported by your angels and your intention. We bring in angel Reiki and IET, integrative energy therapy. And together we uncover the deeper meaning of your pain, right? The spiritual gems of the journey, the pearls of wisdom within your wounds. That's the goal, right? It's not about dwelling in the pain or drowning in the karma or, being re-triggered over and over again. Absolutely not, right? We're like, show me what this is all about. I'm ready to learn. I'm willing to learn and open my heart and mind to that. So this is how we end that cycle, right? Of pain, fear, trauma, and we reclaim joy, right? The joy of our soul, the joy of our heart, the joy of our divine plan. And so I'm just tuning in for a minute. I'm going to pull an oracle card. But first I'm going to share my invitation for the angelic pain relief consult. So if what I shared here today resonates with you, I have a free consult. It's called the Angelic Pain Relief Consult. And this is it's a 1-hour consult over Zoom, and it is a sacred space where I am listening to you and to your angels, right? It's a compassionate space. And I'm going to share what your pain is really about. You think it's this, but it's really this. I'm going to share what your angels are saying about your pain, which creates instant relief. And then based on your intention, I'm going to pull an archangel for you that's going to walk by your side to help you heal that pain. And some next steps for you. If we're a good fit, I'll share the details of my coaching program with you. Right now, I have a 6-month coaching program and a 3-month coaching program. And I would love to share those with you and how we can heal whatever pain you're going through, whether it's physical or emotional, with the love of your angels, your personal angel team, and the divine team. So I'm going to pull a card for you. Oh yeah, I'm going to use this deck right here. It's right here. So how is it? So I'm hearing something. So I'm going to listen to the angels for a minute here. I'm going to have you close your eyes and put your hands on your heart. And just take a few breaths. And just repeat after me in your own time. You can do it silently or out loud. I am a channel of unconditional love for myself and the world. I embody the benevolence of the divine. I activate my energy body I trust the divine plan. I really love that. And so let's stay in this energy. Thank you, angels. Thank you. I knew they said something. So which pillar for you? All four pillars are very important. We want to activate all four pillars and be mindful of all of them. But which pillar are your angels highlighting for you? Pillar 1, be a channel of unconditional love. Pillar 2, embody the benevolence of the divine through that relax and cherish your body. Pillar 3, activate your energy body so you can release the pain. Or pillar 4, trust the divine plan, your soul, your body, your intuition, so you can receive more love. Which pillar for you is being highlighted? For me, it's 2, embody the benevolence of the divine. My body feels heavy. Good. Okay. I'd love to hear if you want to share in the comments or in the chat which pillar you're activating for yourself right now. I'd love to know that. And then I'm going to pull a card to seal our time together. So how is it that you are activating these 4 pillars and the pillar that your soul highlighted for you, your angels highlighted for you this week? Right? To release all that pain. This is the message. I love this card. It's never too late. Never too late. Don't let past obstacles or delays make you doubt your abilities or opportunities. Each day is a new beginning, brimming with potential and possibilities. And I feel like this connects with the renew your devotion, right? It's like every day is a new day to wake up and redevote, right? Wake up and begin again. Wake up and you actually funny because this is one of my mottos and I kind of forgot about that, right? It's never too late to commit to embodying the benevolence of the divine, to being a channel of unconditional love. It's never too late to activate your energy body, no matter how old you are. If you figure it out like the day before you go to cross over to the other side, it's never too late. And it's never too late to trust your soul, your angels, your intuition to the next level. So I love this like message, and actually it should be TOO. So for some, right, it's never too late. I think it's supposed to be TOO, but they're English, so sometimes they spell things differently. So I have so many wonderful offerings coming up. They're all on my website. On August 20th, I have 2 brand new classes in a row. So August 20th and the 999 portal, I have a class. But the August 20th is mantra and mala. Do I have my mala? It's over there. And I'm going to show you how to bless every part of your body using the mala beads and green Tara's mantra. Check me out on IG Live. I'm going to be sharing different little things about different teachings and how this class came to be into the embodiment of the earth plane over the next couple of weeks. It's Wednesday, August 20th. If you're not enrolled, sign up for that class. It's going to be so amazing. It's so ready. I'm so ready to teach that class and share that medicine. And I've been doing the practice every day and it's been amazing. So can't wait to share it with all of you. We'll talk more about it as I go. And yeah, I send this replay in my newsletter. So if you're not signed up for that, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com. That's also where the free consult questionnaire is. And I'll post that in the comments as well. So I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go activate those earth angel pillars. See you soon. Lots of love. Bye. Thanks, Deborah, Marie, Lauren, Hasham, Malloy, Rules 2023. I'm going to go look you up and see which one of the Malloys that is. Love you guys. Bye.